Hello, my beautiful and pristine soul. Welcome back to my channel. I am Hee-chan and this is Point and Pristine Tarot, where I offer intuitive tarot reading, mostly in the form of pick a card reading. So for today's topic, we'll be asking a yes or no question that you are having in your mind right now. Before we start, I would like to give a small disclaimer. I know that there are opinions that we shouldn't ask a yes-no question during a tarot reading, and that we shouldn't rely on tarot to answer that kind of question. However, I do know that sometimes in life there are problems, there are questions that clients usually struggle to answer, and tarot will be here to help to give them a guidance. And even when the tarot card suggests a yes or a no, sometimes what matters the most is the intuition of the client when they hear about the answer. What is their first reaction to it? Sometimes you know the answer is already in your heart, and the tarot is just a way for you to confirm your agreement or disagreement with such answer. So no matter what the cards say, please trust your intuition and also your judgment the most when you are making important decisions in your life. Okay, without further ado, let me introduce you to your deck today. So for group number 1, I will be using the Shadow Work Tarot deck. For group number 2, I will be using the Pagan Otherworlds Tarot deck. For group number 3, I will be using Oriens Animal Tarot deck. For group number 4, I will be using the Clarity Tarot deck. In case you want to pick your group or your card or your pie with crystal, today I will also introduce some crystal into the reading. So for group number 1, you will have the green Aventurine. I wonder if you can see it. Okay. For group number 2, you will have Amethyst, this beautiful stone. For group number 3, you will have the rose quartz. For group number 4, you will have this blue spot Jasper. Okay guys, please take a moment and let your intuition guide you to the group that is calling out for you the most. You can even assign different yes-no questions to different groups so that you can find more answers that you are needing right now. Okay, so please trust your intuition and I will see you in your reading. Hello, my beautiful and pristine group number 1. This is your reading about a yes-no question that you are having in your mind. So you have chosen the Shadow Work Tarot deck with this green Aventurine. Okay. So before we start, I would like to inform you first that during my journey with tarot, I have developed my own method to answer this kind of question. So in all of my tarot decks, I will assign the yes or the no meaning to each card, and during a reading, I will pick out 5 cards and seeing the yes or no energy through those 5 cards. So our reading will be pretty straightforward, and after the yes-no question, if we have anything, if we have anything that we would like to clarify, I will also pick some more cards in order to clarify the situation for you. Okay, so my group number 1, please think about the question that you are having in your mind. I will suggest that you don't use the negative form of question. For example, shouldn't I or don't I, don't they? Please use the affirmative form of question. For example, should I, should they, will they, do they, okay? So please think about your question when I shuffle the cards. Okay, my group number 1, a yes no question that you are having in your mind. A yes no question that you are having in your mind. A yes no question. It is a yes or a no. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 3 of Cups. You got Queen of Wands. You got 8 of Swords. You got the Hangman. The last card will be the decision, the most important one. You got the 10 of Pentacles. My group number 1, the answer to your question that you are having in your mind is a yes. So I would like to give some clarification on that answer, okay? I do see it is a problem or a situation that is calling for action, that need this decisive action. It has been on your mind for a while, but it is a yes, because if you say yes to this question, it will bring you lots of abundance, wealth, not only for you but also for your community, your organization, whatever kind of organization that you may currently be in. And also it will change your perspective about something, okay? That something could have been a pain for you, a fear, something that you think with your mind, in your mind, that you couldn't do it, or it could be too risky, or it caused you stress, something like that. But then if you say yes to the question, then you will have a totally different perspective. You will switch point of view. You will be able to see the thing that you haven't been able to see, okay? And you should say yes, because if you say yes, you will be able to have more control of the situation, to express your power over the situation. If you say no, right, I feel like you are just being stubborn. You're being a little bit, I don't want to say it, but immature, childish, a little bit bull-headed, you know, when people don't want to lose. Even though they know they are wrong, they shouldn't do it or something like that, but they still do it anyway just because they are stubborn. But if you say yes to the situation, you will escape that trap. You will not look childish or impulsive or stubborn, okay? And also, in case you want to say no, I think it also because of your surrounding, your environment, some kind of peer pressure, people saying this and that to you, so that you think that it should be a no. However, if you trust your intuition and your inner guidance, that you look at it in a different way, you know that a yes is the correct answer to your situation. And saying yes will not only elevate your mind, your ability to see the whole picture, it also erases your fear, okay? And it will bring about good influence to all of your surrounding. It's like a butterfly effect. When you do something right, it causes ripple to your surrounding, and then the right thing will multiply its effects and it will spread all over you, and the effect will be tenfold, 100 times better than what you think it could be. So yes, it is a yes answer for you. The answer is so clear that I don't think we need to ask for any more clarification. I do see the peer pressure that holds you back from saying yes, or some kind of people here and there saying things around you, or it could be a situation where there are other people involved, okay, third party, fourth party, fifth party. However, trust in yourself. No matter how many parties that involve, what you think is the most important, and you are the most important person in your life. Sometimes when we make decision, it will affect somebody else in a little bit negative way, but we cannot make everyone happy. Yes, okay. I will ask for one more card, just like an affirmation for you, for your problem over here, for your question over here. It is a yes. Okay. If you are asking about someone else, for example, if someone else will take a certain action towards you, I see that they will take that action. They are just a little bit scared. Their demons are holding them back in some way. However, they will change the perspective, and they, after they gain that new insight, they will take that action, because that action will be beneficial for both them and you. A big reason why they also haven't taken that action is because you are a little bit intimidating. You are a little bit fierce, fiery, fierce, the kind of Aries fear. Yeah, and it could be because they are afraid that their action can ruin the current relationship between you two. That's in my explanation, in case this is a yes/no question about someone else action towards you. Action or thinking or feeling towards you. If they have any of that, then the answer is yes. Okay? They just have a little bit of fear over here to take the action or to express whatever thinking or feeling they have for you. The answer is definitely a yes. You could be a fire sign. If your zodiac sign is actually a fire sign, then I feel like this reading will exactly be for you. I will ask for one more affirmation card for you, just in case, okay? Just in case you, for example, you have a completely different idea from what the card is saying. Then I will have one more affirmation card for you. You got a little bit hard to see. How can I fix this? Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady. The Knight of Pentacles in this deck is a powerful dragon. And it has accumulated its pentacles all over its territory. But this doesn't happen overnight. This happened over a long period of time of hard working, of finding treasure and guarding them. So I feel like even though we know the answer for you is yes, it will if it is a yes that you give to someone, you have to give to someone. If it is an action from your side, then you can take your time to make it happen. You don't have to say yes immediately at the time of this reading. You can let it sit, okay? Think about it. And then when you are really resonating with this answer, you can deliver that message or that action to the other party or situation that you are asking for. If this is a question about someone else, some different situation external from yourself, then this yes will take its time to manifest for you to see the results. So if someone have certain thoughts or intention of action towards you, then it will not come immediately. The Knight of Pentacles, even though he is faster than other Pentacles card, however, it still takes time. It could be in months, in year, maybe 1 year. So you have to let it sit and develop through time before you can see the actual manifestation of this answer into your life. So it will not come quick. It will take its time. Okay, group number 1. I think this is a very straightforward message for you. I hope that I have to provide some gratitude for you. If not, right, I also believe that through the reading, you will have your own answer in your mind, in your heart already. So this is all I got for you, and I will wish that everything will go fine for you beautifully in your life, okay? And I will see you in your next reading. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful and pristine group number 2. So this is your reading about a yes or no question that you are having in your mind. So before we start, I would like to give a little bit of explanation. So I have been assigning the meaning of yes or no to all the cards in my tarot decks since the first time I started my tarot journey. So when I ask a yes/no question, I will pick out 5 cards, and from the yes/no energy from those 5 cards, I will be able to answer your question, whether it is a yes or a no. So you have chosen the Pagan Otherworlds tarot deck, also Amethyst as your stone, crystal. Okay. So please, my group number 2, please think about the question that you are having in your mind right now. However, I would like to suggest that you shouldn't use a negative form of a question. For example, shouldn't I, won't they, don't they, isn't it? You should ask the question in the form of an affirmative, a positive question. For example, should I do something? Will they do something? Is it true that something? So a positive or affirmative type of question will be clearer for the energy to circle and also to answer the question. So my group number 2, if you have no further question, please think about the yes no question that you are having on your mind while I shuffle the card. So is a yes or a no for my group 2? Is it a yes or a no for my group 2? Yes. Okay. You got 4 of Wands. I think I will just draw all the cards first and see them later. Your second card, your third card, fourth card, and the final one. Here you go. Okay. You got Page of Wands. You got the Lovers. You got 5 of Pentacles. You got, this is important, 6 of Swords. Is it a yes or a no? My group number 2, the answer to your question is a yes. Let me explain why it is a yes for you. If you are asking about an action, an intention, anything that has to do with yourself, then I trust that you have been in a crossroad for a while. You have to decide whether you have to do this or should do this. It will be a yes, because if you say yes to this question, you will celebrate it. You will find contentment, fulfillment, happiness, even the love of your life, whatever it could be. If you say yes to the situation. For example, if this is a relationship reading, then if you say yes, you will have a chance to leave the pain behind, leave on your disappointment and hardship behind, to find you the new person or a new place or a new community that is loving and supportive, that is aligned with your value. And you will find the soul resonance that you are looking for. You will celebrate this yes for a long time, for many years after this. The thing that holding you back or saying no in your head is because you are scared of lack of some kind of situation that happened in the past that has caused you a lot of pain, and those pain is still haunting you. So you have fear in your heart that it will reappear, it will happen again. And also you feel like if saying yes will be a little bit impulsive, reckless. However, it is not reckless. It is something your soul is calling for. Your soul is calling for a yes. You have the Lovers. It is something you love to do or something you love to have. So your answer, if this is something that a question relating to something you want to do or say, or a situation that directly involves you, then it is a yes. Another scenario is a yes/no question regarding another person or another event or another situation. Will it happen to you, or are they having some kind of action, intention, feeling, thoughts, something like that for you? Then yes, the answer is yes. The situation, the outside situation or the outside person, people strongly have a strong feeling or high regards of you. They want to celebrate with you. They want you to join them in some kind of activities, or they want you to move in with them. Maybe if it is a company, then they want you to become a part of their team to make things happen with them. If it is, for example, a school, then they are welcoming you to enroll in their school. And they have been disappointed with other people or candidates or event before, and you come as a lovely creature, a high value person, something that they dream for. So they really want you to join them or to be whatever part of their external event organization situation. So if this is a question about some external party, okay, it is also a yes, that they want you to, or they want to offer you something that you are, that is in your question. The answer is extremely straightforward. I don't think I have any other question I need to clarify for you. I'm sorry. Maybe I will pick a card for some kind of affirmation for you, in case the answer here is completely different from what you are imagining, or you still have, uncertainty about this answer. Then I will draw one affirmation card for you. One affirmation card for my group number 2. One affirmation card for my group number 2. 7 of Cups. You are seeing a lot of illusion. You are seeing different or hearing different story from different party. There are noises around you that make your vision unclear, that make you confused about this situation that you are having in question. However, the cards are calling you to clear your vision, to disregard any confusion, or if there are people who trying to distract you from the real situation, then you should also, not listen to them. Don't let them affect you. I do see a lot of illusion around you, that you cannot see the real picture of the situation. That's why you are having this question. Is it a yes or a no? Without those illusions, you can easily see the answer for yourself. However, you are not able to see because of the illusion. How can you get rid of them? How can you get rid of them so that you can see it more clearly? You got the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. I believe that somewhere in your heart, you already see this answer. You already know this answer. Your intuition has been calling out for you, has been telling you this, and you got the Wheel of Fortune at the back of the deck. You see this coming. You just don't trust in yourself. There are too much noises around you that you start to doubt your own intuition. But please don't do it. Your intuition is one of the greatest gifts that the universe can give you in order to protect you from the negative, from the harmful energies. So when you disregard your intuition, you will expose yourself to risk and other negative elements. So please trust your intuition, and you will see everything unfold for yourself. The wheel will turn and you will see it manifest before your eyes. sooner or later. So my group number 2, this is your reading about your yes/no question. I hope that I have to deliver some kind of guidance or clarity for you. But trust me, even when your heart and soul goes against the answer that is presented here, please trust in yourself and your judgment. The most important thing is what you will decide, not what the cards will decide for you. So yeah, my group number 2, I hope everything will go well for you, and I trust that you can make the right judgment for your life. Okay, I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful and pristine group number 3. This is your reading about a yes or no question that you are having in your mind. So to answer your question, you have picked the Oriens Animal Tarot deck, also with the rose quartz crystal. Okay. So a little bit of explanation, disclaimer before I start this reading. Usually people don't use tarot to answer a yes or no question. However, during my journey with tarot for the last 7 years, I have assigned the yes or no meaning to each of the cards in the tarot deck. So I will be drawing 5 cards in order to answer your yes/no question. If the overall energy of the cards is yes, then I will answer yes, and if it is a no, I will answer no. So also about the way that you can place the question, please refrain from using the negative form of question. For example, shouldn't I, won't they, don't they? Please do not use that type of question. Please use the affirmative or the positive type of question. For example, should I, do they, should they, is it? That kind of question. Okay, so yeah, my group number 3, please think about your question when I shuffle the card. Is it a yes or a no for my group number 3? Is it a yes or a no? So your first card, your second card, your third card, your fourth card. I almost flip it over. Almost. Okay, I will remember that. And then the final one. Okay, let's see what you got. You got Page of Pentacles. You got the Hanged One. You got Nine of Cups. You got Justice. The last one will be important. Okay, you got Three of Pentacles. Okay, my group number 3, the answer to your yes/no question is a no. Why is it a no? I will explain to you as follows. I don't know about that, what kind of situation you are asking about. If this is about you, I feel like you are urged to say yes to answer the question because you want to find some justice for yourself or for something else. You trust that if you are saying yes, it will bring equality, bring out justice into the situation. You think that whatever situation is happening is unfair and that the person affected by it is an underdog that needs some kind of help, some kind of authority that will be a judge to fight for their right. You want to find the right and give back to the person in question or in the situation, whatever it could be. You think it is the right thing to say yes, but it seems like it's not. I do think that you don't have enough information about the situation, that whatever you are seeing is a little bit too, I don't want to say it, but a little bit too immature. You didn't gain the whole picture, perspective over this situation. Saying no to the question or a no will be better for you, will be better for you. A no will be for your own goods, and it has something to do with your money, your finance, or your work as well. Saying no will preserve your finance and your job. So for example, if this is a question about should I change my job, then it's a no, you shouldn't, because if you find a new job, it will not be as stable as the current one. It's not what you think it is. You think jumping, hopping job will bring you more happiness, but you don't know that it will eventually cause you more pain. Maybe the current one doesn't give you enough, doesn't serve you justice. For example, you don't think it pay you enough. But hopping to a new one is not the solution. It will not bring you the happiness that you think it will. That is just an example, but I do see a lot of pentacles in your thread. So I got a feeling it has something to do with either money, finance, or work. But if it's not, even if it's not right, the answer is no. If this is the question about some external party, for example, other people or external events, external situation, and you are asking whether they have a certain intention or action or feeling or thoughts, something like that to you, the answer is still no. But I do see that in all kind of situation, the answer no will be the thing that serves you the most. It will bring you the most happiness, not the happiness for other parties that involved in this situation, the happiness of you. Saying no will bring out the most benefit for you and not for other people. So if an external party, for example, you are asking if they have this intention toward you, then the answer is no, they don't have that intention. However, because they don't have intention, that intention is good for you. They don't have that intention because they see you as a hardworking person, as a co-worker, that they have a certain responsibility around you. So no, is it a no? The answer is clear for me. I just don't know if it's clear enough for you. I wonder if there is any question that I can ask to help you to gain more clarity in this kind of situation. Let me think about it. How about I draw you one card as an affirmation? If this answer doesn't align with your intuition, then what does the card say? All right, what do the spirits have to say about this situation for you? I want to ask an affirmation card for my group number 3 regarding their situation. When it is a no, is there any affirmation for them? You got the devil. You are asking this yes-no question because you are tempted to the yes answer. I think you are tempted. You are tempted to the yes answer. However, it is a trap. Saying yes or the answer yes is actually a trap. Is it not real? If it do happen, as per the yes answer, in the long run, it will only harm you. I don't want to scare off my client, my querer during a tarot section. However, I don't lie about the meaning of the cards. So, whatever yes it is in this answer, it is just a trap. It is not real. It's trying to lure you in. So in the short term, you will think that it's good for you. Yes is a good option for you. But in the long term, you will see it's not what it is. It is not what it pretends to be. I will take 2 more cards as supporting card for this, the Devil. You got 10 of Swords. You will get hurt. If you fall into this trap, you will get hurt, my dear. You have Temperance. Be cool, calm and collective. I do believe that the cards want you to spend some time to think about this situation, to slow down. Okay, Temperance is a card about tranquility. Find some place that you can have some time for yourself, even or maybe do some kind of meditation, so that you can reflect on the situation. When you do, I trust that you will be able to see right through all the illusion before you, and you will see the nature of, I'm sorry, my camera just, you will see the nature of the situation, and you will be able to make the correct decision for yourself. Okay, what happened with the lightning? Okay, so my group number 3, the answer to your question is a no. Even though the cards say so, if your intuition, your judgment, your inner voice is saying otherwise, I believe that you have the ability to make the correct decision for yourself. The answer from the card is just a suggestion. It doesn't decide the final outcome of your situation. So please follow your intuition. Take some time to really think about this situation. Think about all the underlying issues and contemplate about them. Make sure that you don't fall into any kind of trap that you will hurt yourself later in the long term, and make the correct decision for your situation. So my group number 3, this is everything I have for you today. I trust that you will have the ability to make the correct decision, and I'm rooting for you. If anything, you can always comment in the comment section below, and I will make sure to reply to you. My group number 3, I hope all the best for you. If you like the reading, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future readings. Group number 3, I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful and pristine group number 4. This is your reading about a yes or no question that you are having in your mind. So you have chosen the Clarity Tarot deck as well as this blue spot Jasper crystal for your reading. So for today's reading, I will be using this tarot deck to answer your question. Before we start, I would like to give a little bit of explanation so you can understand this better. So during my journey reading tarot, I have been assigning the yes or no meaning to each of the cards in all of my tarot decks. So when it comes to a yes/no question for my clients, I will draw 5 cards in order to answer this question. So if the general energy of the 5 cards is a yes, then I will answer yes, and if it is a no, I will answer a no. Okay. I do trust that some people doesn't believe in this type of spread for tarot. However, it has been working well for me and my client for a long time. So I want to offer this type of reading for you as well. So yeah, before you place your question, I would like to suggest that you place a positive or affirmative question. For example, should I, do they, will they, is it true that something, okay? Please refrain from making negative question. For example, shouldn't I, won't they, don't they, isn't it, or is it fails that? Please try to make an affirmative question, and it will be easier for the energy to circle around and answer your question. So please think about your question in your mind while I shuffle the cards. Okay, my group number 4, is it a yes or a no? A yes or a no? You have your first card. My group number 4, is it a yes or a no? Is it a yes or a no for my group number 4? Oh, the card is coming out so fast. Is it a yes or a no? You got the Star. You got 10 of Wands. You got Wheel of Fortune. You got 6 of Swords. You got 2 of Swords. Oh, your answer is the clearest answer I ever have for all the pies today, on the groups today. And funny enough, you have chosen the Clarity Tarot deck, and your answer is as clear as it's possible. So my group number 4, the answer to your question is a yes, 100% yes, definitely yes. There's no doubt about whatever situation or question you are having in your mind. Let me explain some details of this answer. So you have 2 different kinds of thinking. Maybe you are at a crossroad. Maybe you have 2 decisions or 2 things to choose between. One of it is tiresome, is exhausting, it's draining your energy, and you have the intention to escape it already. So if you say yes to the situation or to whatever question you are having on your mind, I'm talking if this question is about you and you only, whether you should do this, whether you will, whatever about you, okay? Then the thing that you say yes to will help you to access to tons of abundance. You have been in the low for too long. Now the wheel is turning, and finally you will be at the higher level very soon, and you will start to see opportunity, change in your life that will bring out hope and faith and everything that has the more positive effect in you. And you will be able to leave behind anything that causes you pain and exhaustion and suffering and disappointment. You will no longer have to suffer it. You will no longer be a loser, a losing party in this kind of scenario. You will start seeing triumph, victory. You will be the winner sooner than you thought. So say yes to this question or this situation, or take this action, whatever you are asking about yourself. If this is a question about a third party or an external event, external situation, I have a strong feeling that maybe it has something to do with love, but it's not for everyone. Okay, this is a collective reading, so if it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, then leave it. If this is about a third party, whether they will do something, they will offer something, whether they have some kind of thought, intention, feeling, anything towards you, then this is also a yes. And I do see that they have been bearing that thought, that feeling, that action for a while. They have been contemplating it. They have been trying to see, to gather the hope, the faith in the situation for long before they can really manifest it to you or take any kind of action or expression to you. So yes, if this is a question about third party, yes, they also have that kind of action, intention, thought, feeling. Yes. So you are a little bit different from other groups. For other groups, I do see a little bit of a context to their question. However, for you, I don't really see the context here. Maybe for this group, you are a collective of different kind of question that doesn't have any similarity. That's why the answer is like this. However, you receive the strongest yes within all the groups, and I believe that this yes will come to you no matter what. The answer is so clear, I don't even have any other question to ask next. What should I do? I cannot just end the reading here, right? Oh my gosh, what should I do? I will ask for any of you that you don't resonate with the answer. For example, you don't see the yes coming at all in your situation. You believe that a no will come. Your intuition is saying something that completely contrasting to the answer here. Then let me ask for some clarification, affirmation for you. Even if you resonate with this yes, let me just ask for some clarification. Temperance. Temperance. When you came down and give this situation a deeper thinking, you will agree with it. I trust that maybe you are trying to make a quick decision. However, if you really sit down and think about it, I think you will resonate more with the answer in this spread. You got the High Priestess. Okay, not only you need to calm down and sit down and contemplate things, you also need to trust your intuition. You're asking a yes or no question, which means you also see some positivity, some possibility of a yes, right? Maybe somewhere in your heart, the answer yes is somewhere there. Maybe you just didn't trust your intuition enough. You have 4 of Wands. Temperance, High Priestess, 4 of Wands. You really need to sit down. You really need to sit down, literally sit down. I keep seeing the energy of calm, stable, thoughtful, intuitive energy in your clarification card over here. So, and it's winter, right? It's winter in a lot of places on Earth already. It would be good if you sit somewhere warm, maybe in your living room next to the fireplace, and really let your intuition guide you and give you the answer that you're trying to find. Maybe when you give it a little bit of thought and silence for your inner thought to really come out, you will be able to make the correct decision or whatever answer you are having, that you are questioning here. However, the card suggestion is the card suggestion. I truly believe that deep down inside, every one of us has the ability to make the judgment and the decision for ourselves. Okay. Sometimes I also receive a yes/no answer for myself from the card, and I know it has its own reason to come to that yes or no. However, I still make my own decision as long as I don't regret it. So I trust that you have the ability, the intuition, the higher self, your higher self is calling for you to make the correct decision that best benefits your life. No matter what the answer of the tarot deck is, if you really think what you are thinking is correct, please follow it, follow your intuition, and it will guide you to a better place. So my group number 4, that's everything I have for you for today's reading. So I hope I gave you some kind of clarity and guidance for your situation. If you like the reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future readings. And my group number 4, I trust that you have all of that in you to make the correct decision. I'm rooting for you. If you want to share your story with me, feel free to drop the comment below and I will make sure to answer all of them. My group number 4, I'm rooting for you and I hope all the best for you. I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.